Firearms. My favorite subject and probably the one where I'm the most disgustingly educated in. Are an almost forgotten feature in School of Chaos, nearly completely overshadowed by the game's melee combat system. Which to me is a real shame considering that the city is well over 60% of the game's content. And just seeing the guns just laying there, gathering dust. It's kind of a bummer, you know. And let me tell you. Firearm combat is debatably one of the most terrifying and adrenaline-inducing type of combat, closely behind slot zappers. The fight can end in seconds due to how ridiculous the damage output is. And let's be honest, if you don't know how to react, you will probably die before I end this specific sentence. Not even triple-digit level 200s are safe from just dying in seconds when riddled with a 25-round magazine as shown in this clip. And like it or not, this counts as a weakness in your character. So today, I will initiate a series of videos that will help you master firearm combat and its mechanics. This series will be divided in 3 levels: Basic, Intermediate and Advanced. So load your pistols, and top off your rifles, as this is how you go from Bystander to trained Hitman. Okay, so let's get to the obvious. You need these 4 little green lines to round your target. This is called your crosshair. But don't be fooled, you must be able to maintain sights on your target. Many people actually don't know how to aim properly and end up dying in the first seconds at the hands of another person. So I'll help you out. First, use 2 fingers, one for aiming, the other for firing. As long as they don't return fire, it's okay to sacrifice movement in order to shoot properly. This system allows you to quickly adapt to the real-time position of your target. How to practice it? Get a friend and then tell them to roll in circles in a motion to avoid bullets, or go to the mall and flag people with your crosshair. It's important you keep those sights centered. Whenever you go to the city, I can't emphasize enough how much I recommend putting your gun in one of your slots. It will let you react, even if you are shot first, as it makes it easy to quick draw your gun. But probably the most important reason is to reload quickly. When the "no ammo" message pops, you can easily insert a fresh magazine in fractions of a second by just tapping the slot with your right thumb, and double tapping the ammo option. Always have your gun on your slot. Okay, pay close attention to this segment. Tanking refers to most of the defensive part of gunfighting. It involves holding B, then without letting go, press the chat button. Now let go of the button, and close the chat. You now are blocking automatically. Most people don't know this, but did you know you can shoot and block at the same time? Pretty crazy, right? By doing this you will reduce most of the damage you take from bullets. This can go from a single bullet taking 1/5 of your whole health bar, to tiny fractions. But beware. The more damage you absorb, the less the block will protect you, so you are not Homelander, my guy. This is where movement is important, so if you are receiving fire back, move, roll, and jump. This technique alone will help you survive most competent gunfighters, so remember. Block, then foam, then let go, and finally, close. Without this you are good as dead on most fights. Assaulting is practically the opposite of tanking, as it refers to the offensive part of gunfighting. In the offensive side of the fight, you need to be extra careful as you are doing the steps to breach the enemy's position. There are 2 ways to assault. Tactical, where you get into a tanking position and slowly roll to your opponent's position, slow but secure. Shock and awe, you get on a scooter and rush quickly to the position of the enemy. Fast-paced and efficient but dangerous, I recommend it when the enemy is low health and running away. Keep in mind that when playing aggressive style, the scooter will absorb a good amount of damage from the first impact only, so it gives you time to roll and tank. Ammo management is just as important as everything else. Make sure your gun is loaded at all times when leaving to the city. Throw away old mags with less than 10 rounds in them. 25-round magazines are arguably the best price-quantity ratio mags you can craft. For 2 screws and 1 rusty lock you can craft a fresh mag in minutes. If you are under level 25 or just lack screws to do them, there's no problem using 20 rounds. Just make sure you have good aim to make each round count. Use 32-round magazines for levels higher than 150. Remember, no amount of magazines is worth your life, so use as many you need to save your life. So this has been the basics of combat. Next video we will be covering an intermediate mechanics of combat and getting deeper into tips and tricks you can use on fights. See ya soon, rookie.